JD, last game was a three-point shooting spree. Either side knocked down 15 balls from downtown. When you talk about sharpshooting, you have to talk about Buddy Buckets. Boeheim's been fantastic in this three-game win streak. Do you think he can keep it up tonight?
Well, if there's a team to do it against, Sam, it's probably this Notre Dame team. You think back to when Buddy really started to get hot and kind of started to ascertain himself as one of the best players in the conference. It was a 23-point outing against the Irish at the Dome earlier in the month. He had a fantastic outing, and since then, he's just continued to add on to it. If I told you before this season that Buddy Boeheim was going to be a top 5 scorer in the ACC at about the midway point, you probably would have laughed at me like I had 1,000 heads, but that's exactly what he's doing, just over 16 points a game, and he's gotten so much better at so many different parts of the game. You mentioned the three-point shooting. He's a sharpshooter. He can shoot the three ball with the best of them. One of the best in the conference, makes the most in the conference, makes near the best percentage in the conference as well, but it's what he's added to his game. The turnaround jump shot, the drive to the bucket, lay it off the glass, that makes Buddy Boeheim really dangerous. I wouldn't be surprised if he has another big game today against Notre Dame.
Really has elevated his game here in year 2, but going to the inside, that's where John Mooney is the difference maker for Notre Dame. He caused some trouble for the Orange at the rim in the last game. He also added 28 points of his own. What's the key to stopping him tonight?
Well, if there is a formula for beating John Mooney, I don't think anybody in the ACC has figured it out yet. He's the only player in the conference averaging a double-double, just over 15 points and 13 rebounds per game. He's tops in the conference in rebounding. He's near the top of the country in rebounding. He's an absolute beast in the middle. The one thing I will say that I think Syracuse has to do a bit better job of today, keep the bigs out of foul trouble. Bourama Sidibe consistently having foul issues throughout the ACC play. Quincy Guerrier, when he comes in, he was great in that game against Virginia Tech this weekend, but he picked up 3 fouls in a matter of 9 minutes. And then you can't have younger players, inexperienced players like Jesse Edwards having to come in and play significant minutes against such a force in the middle in John Mooney. A lot is going to rely today on Bourama Sidibe, Quincy Guerrier, and Marek Dolezaj all staying out of foul trouble to kind of keep it, make it sure that they're at full force trying to go against the best post player in the entire ACC.
All right, JD, thanks so much. Keep your eye on Twitter tonight because JD will be providing updates all night from this one. Make sure to follow along at CitrusTV Sports.